When I see a Wells Fargo bank today, I think, oh, another global bank institution. But I think it will be interesting to see how it used to be, how it all started. So, let's go way back in time and look at some amazing photos I found on several online archives. Enjoy! This company operates in 35 countries and serves over 70 million customers. And here is how it began. Henry Wells, pictured here in 1878, along with William Fargo and John Butterfield, formed Wells Fargo Company in 1852 to provide express and banking services to California, which was growing rapidly due to the gold rush. Its earliest and most significant tasks included transporting gold from the Philadelphia Mint and express mail delivery that was faster and less expensive than the U.S. mail. By 1860, Wells Fargo had taken over the western portion of the Pony Express and many stage routes, and in 1923 merged with the Union Trust Company, forming Wells Fargo Bank. Now that you have a little of the backstory, let's check out some of these old Wells Fargo buildings from all around Northern California. Many Wells Fargo outposts operated out of mercantile and general stores. Many of these old photographs depict colorful characters standing nearby, ready to assist in any way. Other photos depict the ruins of Wells Fargo stops, like this one in Howland Flat, in Sierra County, taken in 1952. Sometimes all that is left is the iron doors. Sometimes nothing at all. Wells Fargo ran many stagecoaches all throughout the West and beyond. Sometimes there were hold-ups by highwaymen, as they were called. Black Bart was a well-known Wells Fargo pop-up stagecoach robber. Be sure to check out my video about Black Bart, as he was not just a robber, but a man scorned by Wells Fargo and held a serious grudge. You may notice that Wells Fargo still uses the imagery of the old stages today. Even a few preserved coaches still exist and can be seen at various museums and even parades. This is Joel Meacham, a Wells Fargo stage driver in 1885. He was held up on Old Quincy Road between Berry Creek and Brush Creek. He managed to save the Wells Fargo Express lockbox that was filled with gold. He was presented a gold key winding watch for his valor by the company. This is Reuben McEwen, a Wells Fargo agent, standing proudly in his office in Corning in 1910. This is a photo of the Forbestown Wells Fargo. I wonder if it is still there today. Here is the bank and Wells Fargo building in LaPorte. Photo taken in 1951. If anyone knows if any of these are still around, please comment. Two people in front of the Porterville Wells Fargo in 1938. Note the signs are sometimes different, like this one that says, Wells Fargo and Companies Express. The company went through many changes over the decades, with a few variations with their name. The archive doesn't list where this one is from, but the date this was taken was 1885. Also, I will add that the archive sometimes makes mistakes. I list whatever they list. But thank you for the correction comments. Here is another one that doesn't say where it is, only that it is a Wells Fargo in 1910. This one was taken in 1947 and is in the Gold Rush boomtown of Columbia, California. You just never know what you will find in the old photo archives. Here's one of two men trying to crack open a Wells Fargo safe in 1974. Location and reason unknown. This is the Wells Fargo office in the town of Volcano. It was built in 1851. Year of photo and today's condition is unknown. Here is the original Wells Fargo in Folsom. Photo taken in 1947. And another view from a year later in 1949. I'm going to speculate on this one as there is nothing listed on this photo besides 1906. I'm thinking maybe a Wells Fargo vehicle garage in San Francisco. What do you think? Even the tiny town of Timbuktu had its own Wells Fargo. I'm thinking most tiny gold rush boom towns had one, even if it was just a vault like this one in Iowa Hill in Placer County. As time marched on, Wells Fargo continued to grow and expand. No more wooden shacks and valiant stagecoach drivers. Today, there are 5,200 branches, and it covers more than gold and mail delivery. Being a giant in the banking, commodities, credit cards, insurance, investments, mortgages, and a bevy of other offerings, it now has a yearly revenue of over $73 billion. There are also over 230,000 employees. Not bad for a rough and tumble business from the old days. As always, thank you for watching. Please feel free to share this video and leave a comment or even a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you enjoy Northern California's history and all the other cool stuff that abounds from this amazing area. And if you would like to donate to this channel, links can be found in the description area of all Finding NorCal videos.